Star Brethren,
your number one source for everything Starbound. Hello, I'm Camo, and welcome back to the Starbound Progression Guide. In the last episode, we just got done getting our Erchius crystals. I still don't know how to pronounce that. And now we need to bring those back to Mr. AI and repair the ship's FTL drive. Issue command. Again with the random rabbit. I don't know what that thing does. It's working. I can finally visit other star systems. I can load it into the ship. I've got the fuel I need. Now, normally you'll get a mission to go buy this liquid and bring it back to him, but because I already had it, the mission automatically completed, just so you know. And you can buy that liquid down at that shop that's in front of the outpost that's on the outpost plan, and you guys remember how to get to that. So, except, now we also get the paint tool, now that we've repaired the FTL drive. So let's go ahead and enable that. Booyah! Alright, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so most of you should know what the paint tool is. If you are new to Starbound, the paint tool allows you to paint things. So let's go ahead and talk about this tool real quick. So by default, it doesn't paint anything, but when you right click, it changes the colors. And it paints a 3x3, and the shift key works exactly like the other one does. When you're using the matter manipulator, it makes it down to 1 square. And then if you want to erase it, just keep right clicking. You can see all the different colors. When you get to this one, it'll return it to its previous color. So you obviously got red, blue, blah, 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 blah. And then this is to remove. It's like the eraser. So that be the paint tool. Alright, so our quest now is, he says to bring him some coffee. And that might seem kind of like a weird mission now that we have the ability to go to other planets. But hear me out. We're going to go and fly back to the outpost, and you guys are about to see why. Alright, so I was super psyched about going back to, the outpost, but then I read the actual mission, and I didn't have any coffee beans. So there was a forest planet here that had coffee beans on it, and it wasn't my starter planet. For some reason, my starter planet, even though it was forest, it didn't have coffee beans on it, so be prepared to have to fly to other planets in the solar system that are forests to have to find this. But anyways, I found a coffee plant here. This is what it looks like when it's been harvested. When it has little beans on it, you'll see little brown things on it, but the plant overall looks the same, so that's what it looks like. Now this mission's a little bit of a pain because you bring the person the beans, then he wants a mug, and then he wants a steel spoon, and I'm going to show you guys where those are while we're on the way. So we're going to fly back there. So, if you go in here into your iron crafting table and type in glass coffee mug, you'll have it right there. And then up here in the metal workstation, look for steel spoon, and there's where the spoon is. They call it a stirring spoon in the mission. It's just a steel spoon. I don't know why they call it that, but if you look up spoon, that would work too. So steel bar, 1 steel bar, and this requires 2 glass. So let me go ahead and grab all that as well, and then I will be right back. Okie dokie. So I got all the parts I need. Let's go talk to this guy first, or talk to this crafting station first. Get the glass coffee mug. Head up here. Talk to this metal workstation. Get the steel spoon. And we are ready to complete all 3 parts of the mission. I'm just giving you guys that heads up because when you first do the mission, it's kind of annoying because you come to them, you give him the coffee beans, or you make the coffee in the coffee machine with the coffee beans, then you talk to him, he's like, "Well, do you expect me to suck it out of your matter manipulator?" That sounds really bad. And then he's like, "Give me a coffee mug," and then you get him a mug, and he's like, "Oh, what do you expect me to stir this with?" I was like, "You douche." Alright, so we are here. We just put the coffee in there, cook it. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's the coffee seed. I'm dumb. Coffee beans, put them in there. Boom, we have coffee. So now we talk to her. "Thanks for the coffee, but I'm not drinking it straight out of your matter manipulator." That sounds so bad. "You'll need to do better than that for a tech card. Talk to me again when you're not busy." Boom. Glass mug out of heated sand. We already picked that up. Really need to stir it before I'm satisfied. Good lord, I didn't even give you sugar or anything for this. Why do you need it stirred? And some steel and forge a stirring spoon, blah 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 blah. Alright, so you can use this blank tech card. So, you'll notice that some quests have been activated, but before we get into those, I wanted to show you guys what to do with the blank tech cards. And by the way, I found out what was making my game skip yesterday. I closed it out, and it shouldn't be so bad today. Sorry about that again. So, you want to go over here and talk to your AI? Show me my tech. And boom. So you got Bouncy, Energy Dash, and Pulse Jump. And obviously, if you click on each one, it'll tell you what you can do. So press jump in the air to use this Pulse Tech Jump. It's like a double jump. Energy Dash, and then Bouncy. That's actually pretty cool. I like that one quite a bit. But I'm actually going to use the double jump. So once you pick one of these, you click Unlock Tech. And that's it. And now you can select this tech. And now if you see it on the left there, and you can also, if you go into your character screen, no, not craft. Character, you can see the double jump. Well, I don't know if I can do it. Get out of my way. Boing. So there's the pulse jump. So there you go. That's what you do with blank tech cards. That's all there is to it. And you can unlock more techs over time in various different ways. There's actually multiple ways to unlock them. So let's go back down and let's look at some of those quests that have been offered to us. Now, the whole purpose of doing quests for this place is actually so that you can get the ship upgrade, because there is a shady fellow on the far right side of this outpost who sells plans for you to be able to upgrade your ship. Now, this area still gives me a little bit of skip, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday. Alright, so we have to complete all the missions for these people in order to do them. So, by golly, I've been planning a stand-up comedy, blah 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 blah. So he's looking for a script. Can you help me find it? And I'll show you where to get that. Can you bake me a cake? I'll show you how to do that. Now, the mission rewards for each of these may not be that important to you, but let me show you the guy that gives the upgrades. That's the guy who gives the ship upgrades, as I'm blinding him with my flashlight. Now, this little guy, the little penguin, is the one who's talking about the notorious Dreadwing Pirate, and he wants you to bring him titanium armor, and I'll talk about that a little bit as well. But anyways, back to these quests. So this one wants a cool human jacket. Now, if you're a human, you actually start with a cool jacket. You can also craft them on the yarn spawner, if you're human. If you're not human, you have to find the blueprints, or you have to find a vendor on one of the planets. My desert planet so happened to have one. So, I'll go ahead and just finish that one right now. And then up here, the Apex Scientist wants a diamond. Did I pick up some diamonds earlier? I could have swore I did. Maybe I dropped them when I died and I never picked them back up. Yeah, I think I died when I picked them up. Let me go ahead and show you guys how to get a cake. On this facility, I don't believe there's any way to cook stuff. But the cake requires an egg, sugar, milk, and wheat. By the way, you can also buy coffee seeds here if you're having a hard time finding coffee. You can also buy the seeds here from the Terra Mart. So let me go and get some wheat. What else are we going to need for these quests? Bring me a cake, titanium armor. She wants a diamond. So let me show you where the script is. For me, so far, every single time, the script has been in the same place. And that is right here, in this trash can. Ow. My legs. And boom. Accept. So, that just leaves us with the cake and the diamond. I'm going to show you how to make the cake first, and then the diamond I'll go mine on my own thing. Now, diamond, I didn't find any on the starting planet, but that might just mean that I was unlucky. However, I did find... Oh, no, I did find diamonds on my starting planet. I take that back, but they're pretty hard to find. You have to dig real deep. You gotta dig real deep. What you gotta do is go in here and craft yourself a wooden cooking table, which I cannot do right now. So let me go get some copper bars. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So I've got the copper bars that we need for the wooden cooking table. Let's go ahead and craft that bad boy and place it somewhere. Alright, and I also, while I was out, collected the wheat that I needed. There was wheat on my starting planet just out and about. So, go ahead and create that as well. And then I believe the last thing was the diamonds, which I also went out and collected while I was gone. And then I went back to the outpost planet. So, let's go turn our stuff in. Ah, I just freaking left-clicked and ate the cake. God dang it. Well, I guess I might as well go buy the parts and go freaking make another cake. God. Alright, I freaking brought you another cake in the form of a missile launcher. Huh? You want this? Oh no, you're not even a guy that wants a cake, are you? Are you? Oh. Maybe it was the cake. Oh, it was. Okay, so that guy, he gives you a sword. It's probably not going to replace the steel one that you made, so it's not really the mission rewards from these that we're looking for anyway. So, here's the one for the diamond. They give you a blank tech card, which we talked about. And I believe that should be all of them, right? Yeah, so the next one is where we got to go make the titanium armor, but we're going to talk about that in just a moment. So, let's talk about this guy who's flashing us. Bring me 2 diamonds and it's yours. So he's talking about the Sparrow class ship license, which is the kind of the, if we called our current ship the tier 1, this would be the tier 2. Now I actually grabbed the diamonds, because since I was grabbing diamonds for the other one and I knew that this one needed diamonds, I just went and grabbed those as well. So, yay! Ba-da-da! Alright, let me move. Yep, let me move. Thank you. That's why we did the other quests, is because he doesn't talk to you until you do those quests. And you have to keep doing quests for this place in order to keep getting those upgrades. It's kind of like their way of making you working hard for the ship. Oh, so hard for the ship. Okay, so just like with most of the upgrades, it's right here for the command. Upgrade ship to Sparrow class. Uranium rods and titanium bars, those are both on areas that are past where we are. And also remember, the matter manipulator upgrade, we'll also be able to get that. So it looks like we're going to need quite a bit of titanium. So I'm going to be covering all of that in the next episode. So this one I just wanted to mainly cover those side quests, as well as how to get this one, where to turn in, where to fly around, and how to find a lot of the stuff that you needed. So I hope this episode helped you guys out. If you have any feedback for me, please definitely leave it down in the comments section. In the meantime, you all take care.